The football world stood still for a moment that no one saw coming. For weeks, speculation had surrounded Mohamed Salah, whispers of a departure, rumors of a new chapter far away from Anfield, and headlines predicting the end of an era at Liverpool FC. Fans braced themselves for the inevitable goodbye. It felt like the closing of a legendary story. Every report, every rumor, every silence only made the ending feel more real. But then, in a twist that sent shockwaves across the globe, everything changed. Out of nowhere, reports began to emerge, quiet at first, then growing louder with each passing hour. Salah wasn't leaving. In fact, he was staying. Not just staying, but committing his future once again to Liverpool. The narrative flipped overnight. What was once a farewell turned into a declaration of loyalty that no one had predicted. For supporters, it felt surreal. This was a player who had carried the club through unforgettable nights, a symbol of modern Liverpool greatness. From record-breaking goal tallies to iconic Champions League moments, Salah had etched his name into football history. And just when it seemed his journey at Anfield was reaching its final chapter, he chose to write a new one filled with renewed purpose and unfinished ambition. Behind the scenes, the story was one of intense discussions, ambition, and belief. Salah, driven not only by personal success but by legacy, saw something still unfinished. Liverpool, a club built on passion and resilience, matched that vision. Together, they found common ground, not in nostalgia, but in the promise of what's still to come, in the hunger to rise again. The announcement dropped like thunder. Social media exploded within minutes. Fans who had prepared emotional tributes suddenly found themselves celebrating instead. Pundits scrambled to rewrite their analyses. Rival clubs, who had been monitoring the situation closely, were left stunned, their plans instantly disrupted by a decision few thought possible. This wasn't just a contract renewal. It was a statement that Salah still believes in Liverpool's project. A statement that the club is not ready to let go of one of its greatest modern icons. And perhaps most importantly, a statement to the football world that loyalty, even in today's fast-moving game, still has a place. As the dust settles, one thing is clear, this decision reshapes the future. With Salah leading the line once again, expectations rise. The hunger returns. The dream continues with even greater intensity. And somewhere inside Anfield, beneath the roar of the crowd and the echoes of history, a familiar story begins again, only this time, with even more to prove, and even more history waiting to be written.